FIFA has built its own blockchain. Here's why. During Qatar 2022, ticket resellers drove prices up to 10 times face value, leaving many genuine fans outside the stadium. Imagine going to the World Cup and having to sit with a cardboard sign outside the stadium begging for tickets. This is not the kind of experience FIFA wants for its fans. Now, FIFA replies with a new ticketing system. It lives on its own Avalanche-powered blockchain. They will issue every match pass as a unique digital token that settles in under 2 seconds. FIFA will be setting the rules instead of a third-party platform. They will be able to decide if you can resell the ticket or not, and at what price. But will this really stop resellers? Let me explain. Ticket scalping has plagued live events for decades. Look at this research paper from 1927, published in the Yale Law Journal. It states, ticket brokers in the borough of Manhattan annually sell about 2 million tickets. This accounted for a tenth of all tickets sold on Broadway at the time. The issue was so significant that it was often featured in editorial cartoons in the New York Journal, like this one, for example. The problem has only grown in the internet age. I want you to look at this chart. According to the global research company Infinity, the global ticket scalping market was worth around $30 billion last year. This is also about 10% of the global ticketing market. Infinity also showed that the majority of ticket scalping occurs in sports. The playbook of modern scalpers relies on bots, specialized software that can snap up tickets faster than any human. Look at this report from the New York Attorney General's office. It states that in 2015, during U2's tour, a single bot managed to secure 15,000 tickets in just one day. Many ordinary fans didn't even have a chance to buy a single ticket. Resale markups can easily reach 5 to 10 times the face value for in-demand events, pricing out regular fans. During the Qatar World Cup, scalpers were quietly charging up to 10 times the original price for popular matches. This trend is also fueled by the online side hustle culture. On YouTube and TikTok, you'll find people boasting about profits from ticket flipping. There are hundreds of tutorials on how to invest in tickets and resell them for income. Social media have lowered the barrier for anyone to become a part-time ticket broker. The result is an arms race with scalpers using even more sophisticated tools to secure tickets and companies struggling to keep up. The problem has become so sophisticated that governments are trying to intervene. Many countries, such as Poland, have banned ticket scalping, while others, such as the UK, plan to limit the markup on resold tickets. However, this hasn't been enough, and as I have shown you before, the ticket scalping market is stronger than ever. This is why FIFA decided to take matters into their own hand. They want to use blockchain technology to make scalping unprofitable. In the wake of the Qatar ticket chaos, FIFA began developing a ticket distribution system built on the Avalanche blockchain network. Avalanche is a modern blockchain known for its speed and capacity. It can handle thousands of transactions per second and finalizes each transaction instantly. FIFA's idea is to issue each ticket as a unique digital token on a controlled blockchain. In practice, a ticket would no longer be just a PDF or a paper slip. It becomes a one-of-a-kind digital asset secured by blockchain. Behind the scenes, the network runs a lightning-fast validation mechanism every time a ticket moves. As soon as enough nodes in the network agree and all of the conditions are met, a ticket is transferred. The whole loop finishes in about 2 seconds, so queues stay short while the ledger stays tamper-proof. When it comes to ticket sales, there are 3 ways this helps FIFA. They can control who has access to tickets and even give early access to certain token holders. They could program the tickets so that resales are either forbidden or limited to a small margin, allowing them to control pricing. What's important for FIFA, they will also profit from resales. If fans transact only on FIFA's platform, they will have to pay a small transaction fee. This is how the gaming platform Steam takes a share of each marketplace sale. At SPO Software, we run a specialist digital assets practice that turns real-world assets such as tickets, debt, or real estate into regulated on-chain tokens. Our engineers craft compliant smart contracts, plug them into existing payment flows, and cut settlement times to seconds. If you want to build a FIFA-style tokenization platform for your own event or asset portfolio, let's talk. Beyond just stopping resellers, FIFA's blockchain opens up new possibilities for fan engagement. All tickets, collectibles, and even games can live within one digital ecosystem. In fact, FIFA has launched a whole platform on Avalanche, sometimes dubbed the FIFA Plus blockchain, not just for tickets but for various fun experiences. Fans can buy, trade, and showcase digital player cards. Because it's on the same system as ticketing, attending a match could automatically grant you a special NFT card in your wallet, or vice versa. Owning a certain collectible might unlock access to an event. FIFA is even rolling out a mobile game called FIFA Rivals, where players can earn and use NFT items. All of this is integrated on their Avalanche-based chain, meaning your tickets and your fan rewards could all sit within one official app or wallet. It's a one-stop digital fun experience. From a business perspective, this decision is much broader than just combating scalpers. FIFA is building new ways to monetize its fans. The blockchain ticketing system could also be extended to other FIFA tournaments or even licensed out to clubs and leagues. It's easy to imagine future UEFA tournaments where every ticket is an NFT, and perhaps even things like merchandise or concession vouchers are tokenized too. Blockchain ticketing could fundamentally reshape the sports ticket economy, if it works as intended. It all sounds promising, but will this really block the scalpers? We have to consider how people might game the system. If history teaches us anything, it's that scalpers will always look for a workaround. For example, what's to stop a scalper from simply selling the phone or account that holds the ticket? A reseller could create a FIFA ticket account and buy tickets. They could then sell the account with login credentials. The buyer isn't transferring the token on-chain, they are simply accessing the original owner's account. To FIFA's system, they will appear as the same person is attending. Other industries with non-transferable digital assets have seen this kind of workaround. It's a social hack rather than a technical one. FIFA might counter this by requiring ID checks at entry. However, this introduces inconvenience and privacy concerns. The more friction, the worse the fan experience. Regardless of that, FIFA's new blockchain-based ticketing system gives an unprecedented level of control over who buys and sells tickets to their events. By issuing tickets as digital tokens and forcing all transactions through its official platform, FIFA could essentially lock most scalpers out of the equation. It is also a way for them to enhance the fan experience. Other sports leagues and event organizers are watching. If FIFA's system works, we might see broader adoption sooner rather than later. If you are as curious as we are about how this plays out, subscribe to tune in next year, as we will have the first real data on whether FIFA's grand experiment is living up to its promise. And as always, remember to stay on the block to stay ahead.